Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to Terminalian AI, and this will be our introductory course, which is a non-technical introduction to data science and machine learning. We are going to look at tools that have been used in data science and machine learning. So this will be a little bit of a non-technical introduction, just to get you welcome with some tools that you can use for machine learning and data science. So let's move into the lecture proper. Thank you. What we'll be looking at is general data science definition, Python programming language, Google Colab, Jupyter Notebook, and we're looking at also some simple tools that can do data science like Jasper Stat. First of all, let's look at what data science is. Data science is a field that uses scientific methods, process, and algorithms and systems to extract knowledge and insight from structured and unstructured data and apply knowledge and actionable insight from data across a broad range of applications. And this is an interdisciplinary field. That means data science can be applied in agric, can be applied in mechanical engineering, can be applied in fine art. It is used in the entertainment industry. Netflix is a very good example of people using data science, machine learning, such as recommendation systems to recommend videos to you, Spotify recommending music to you, and a whole lot. These are just a brief example of application of data science in a lot of fields. And what do? They gather the data you provide for them. As you click, as you watch, as you chat, even as you transit, move from one place to Uber, for instance, as you even order for things on the market, in an e-commerce site. These are good examples of various ways in which data is being collected from us as individuals. And as we all know, there are issues when it comes to data privacy and all that. Data is something that data science feeds on. What is data? Data are raw signals or raw, permit me to use that word, information collected from individuals, collected from machines, different sources. And now we are not trying to find out things that are hidden in them, patterns that are hidden in them, information that are hidden in them, and all that. So that is what data science does. And now when you get that information, knowledge, insight, then apply them, some for improvement of mankind, some for more productivity, some for more advancement in technology. So that is what general data science is all about. And now a very important tool used in data science is Python. Another tool is R, but for this particular course, we'll be looking at Python. And it's a high-level language. While we're looking at it, very easy to learn, very popular, has a very large community base, has a very large library. Apart from Python, let's look at R. And R is more statistics inclined. Python is more of the programming inclined. We also use Python for making games, building websites. In fact, majorly used in the backend. For instance, Google uses Python also for their website. Example of a library used for creating website, Python, Flask, and Django. When you go to www.python.org, you get more detail about Python. And this is how the web page looks like when you go into www.python.com. This is what you see. You can get the software, Python programming language package that you can use to do a whole lot of things. It's a very, very, very powerful programming language. Another thing we'll be looking at is Google Collaboratory, and it's made by Google. As you can see that it's very free. You don't need to do any technical signing up or fixing a lot of things. You are just going straight to work. And it is like Jupyter Lab. In fact, they call it it's a notebook. Yes, and a notebook is something you can easily scribble upon to get things done, just like EndNote or Evernote for programming language. So you can program something first, open another cell. Each cell is independent from each other. So you can run one cell, and when you finish something, you can come back to another cell and run something there. although it is procedural in the sense that when you run one cell and you move to the next cell, anything you run on the first cell and you make mention of it, or you bring it into the second cell, will continue from where it stopped in the first cell. Yes, but you can stop the kernel for that cell. You can rerun a particular cell, see how it goes. So it's just like a place where you can write and run around things and try out your hand on things and scribble things in a programming sense to get work done before you can finally make a presentable work. And Google Colab does a very nice work in making this type of notebook online. Although we have a online Jupyter version, but Google Colab does this. You don't need to go and start downloading any library. Everything is ready for you in Google Colab. It even has free GPU. You can also save your work to Google Drive. It's a very, very, very wonderful online notebook to be used. And whether you're a student, a data scientist, Colab makes work very, very easy. So yes, this is how it looks like. In fact, this is an introduction to how Colab is being run. Yes, that is for Colab. And this is the Jupyter notebook I was talking about. It's also open source. It's a web application, yes, but it can be run offline. Unlike Google Colab, Jupyter notebook can be run offline and online also. Yes, and it's a very popular resource used by data scientists. Now, how can you install Jupyter Notebook? There is a distribution called Anaconda Heavy. It has a lot of things in it. Has Jupyter in it. Has a whole lot of packages, a whole lot of IDEs, a whole lot of data science related distributions in it. And if you look into it and go to anaconda.com, you can download it for Linux, Python, and these are a lot of things I'm talking about: NumPy, SciPy, Pandas, Panel, Matplotlib, a whole lot of things. And it is specifically for machine learning, and it works more with Linux distribution. And so I would advise that you get Linux for Windows, and Alpine is a very good Linux for Windows, a software you can use. There are other data science tools like JASPStat, and JASPStat is nice, very, very simple. All the technicalities you have to go around whilst building a machine learning system, JASPStat does it easy, and SPSS also does that. Yes. So this is the front page for JASPStat. You see, it has descriptive, test, and over. These are all statistical methods and statistical terms that you can use to make your machine learning quite easy and your perhaps statistics quite easy. This is how it looks like, just with tables, different things you want to do, descriptive statistics, test and over test, mixed model regressions, frequencies and all that. And that is all. It's more heavily statistics based. And data science is statistics based also. When you talk about statistics, you talk about data also. But data science is the application of mathematics, statistics, computer science is what you do for this. So that's all for now. Thank you very much.